You know where to get help. This is the job people need it for most. Moving what they already run onto AWS. First, the plan that wraps the whole move. Then the strategies. One decision per application. Then how the data itself travels. The Cloud Adoption Framework is a plan, not a tool. It organizes a migration across 6 perspectives. 3 are about your organization, 3 are about your technology. The point is that migration is not only an engineering project. Here are the 6. Business, people, and governance cover why you are moving and who changes. Platform security and operations cover what you build and run. And the benefits AWS claims are lower risk, better sustainability, more revenue, and more efficiency. So, for any one application, how far do you go? Rehosting means lifting it and shifting it, running the same thing on AWS servers instead of yours. It is the fastest and cheapest move to make, and it changes nothing about how the application works, which is exactly why it gains you the least. Refactoring means rewriting it to work the cloud way with managed services and smaller pieces. That costs the most effort by far, and it returns the most because only then do you get real elasticity and lower running costs. The honest rule is to match effort to value. And in practice, most companies rehost first to get out of the data center, then modernize the handful of applications that actually deserve it. There are 6 named strategies. Rehost moves it as it is. Replatform tweaks it on the way, onto a managed database perhaps. Repurchase drops it and buys software instead. And retain leaves it alone while retire switches it off entirely. Retiring an unused application is the cheapest migration there is. Then there is the data itself, and one question decides how it travels. Sending it over the network is the obvious route. Nothing to ship, nothing to wait for, and it works well when your connection can carry the volume in reasonable time. Shipping it physically means AWS sends you hardware, you copy your data onto it, and you post it back. That sounds primitive until you do the arithmetic on a very large archive over a modest link, where the network route would take months. The deciding question is simply whether your bandwidth beats a courier. And when the answer is no, physical transfer is not a workaround, it is the faster path. The Snow family is that hardware. Snowcone is the small, rugged one. Snowball Edge is the workhorse, and it can run compute at the edge too. Snowmobile is a shipping container for volumes that sound made up. 4 services do the moving. Application Migration Service lifts whole servers. Database Migration Service moves databases, often while they keep running. Data Sync and Transfer family move files, and Migration Hub tracks the whole thing in one place. Between them, they cover servers, databases, and files. On the exam, match the situation, move it unchanged quickly. Rehost. Swap it for software you buy, repurchase. Petabytes over a thin link. Snow family. Plan the whole program. The adoption framework. Let's lock it in. The adoption framework plans the move across 6 perspectives. The strategies are a decision per application. Rehost is fastest, refactor returns the most, and data travels over the network or in a Snow family box. Next episode, whether what you built is any good. The 6 pillars, the questions AWS thinks every workload should answer. The trade-offs between them, because they genuinely conflict. And the well-architected tool which reviews your workload against them. Thanks for watching and see you there.